need to really play it again.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Out of the Abyss. You all.
I would love a recap from last week.
I will love to give you a recap. All of you arrived guided by a strange singing basilisk to the Library of Graven Hollow. Inside this library, which is much larger on the inside, it's beautiful, magnificent. There are crystals in the sky, in the ceiling, that reflect rainbows of light. It feels like you're on the surface almost. It is impossibly large, the main area being a giant like cylinder that goes infinitely high and infinitely low, with staircases going spiraling down it to different levels and floors, with rooms, archives of past, present, and future, all kept by 3 librarians. The librarians have guided you. They are stone giants who have opened up the library, saying they have been waiting for you and that you are welcome to use it. You have used this library to try and figure out what's going on with the demon incursion, how it began, and possibly a way to stop it. Through these visions, you have seen a vision of an archmage of Menzoberranzan casting a ritual that went horribly wrong over the city, accidentally tearing a fissure into the ground, destroying a portion of the city where all the demons, including Demogorgon, and masses and masses of waves and waves of demons pouring out. While you were there, you met a drow who approached you. He introduced himself as Vizerin, and he said that he has also been researching the demon incursion and has offered to partner up and share information with you. He claims he has a way to end the incursion, but will need your help. Kothar also met his father, Gratz, or a ghost of him anyway, Echo, and was told about great power and potential. Let's see. What else did I miss?
I think that's
the gist of it.
I think that's the gist of it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I have very important information that I have been waiting on since the dawn of time, it feels like. And we might need to retcon because I wasn't here last week.
Okay.
Where did we end specifically? Like, where are we at?
You're all in your own rooms. There, you all are occupying the library. There's a common area with private rooms for all of you. And we kind of ended with you guys just after like a long day of research and deciding what to do. We can.
So I guess that's a.
I think the only thing that's left out was there was the loot that we got, and there was something that was supposed to be for Cora.
Also,
we can handle that.
The whole research part used the stone speaker crystal. Is that what you're gonna mention?
No.
Okay.
It is about the stone speakers, but it's not about the crystal. Also, am I assuming that we took a long rest?
Yes. You are long rested.
Let me do that first. Okay, I'm excited. Can you tell me more about Vizerin? And how the party interacted with them?
Yes, so Vizerin, the party was kind of untrusting. He said he is a former mage of Menzoberranzan. He is someone you've never met before. He said that the vision of the Archmage who pulled Demogorgon into Menzoberranzan is his former colleague, Gromph. who is the Archmage of Menzoberranzan, the highest rank that a male can have in that city. He said he's also, the reason he's willing to help you is because he belongs to a organization called the Council of Spiders, which is a covert group of male mages actively working to undermine the power of Menzoberranzan's matron mothers. They don't like how sexist their society is. Males are very much oppressed. Lolth is very brutal. She demands sacrifice of male babies. They actively are fighting. They are very anti-Lolth. They're not good, but enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of scenario here.
Okay. Can we go back to when the party met Vizerin?
Sure.
And can you just give me the stone speaker's voice?
Wait. What do you mean?
Are you trying to use
What-
mimicry on it? Is that what?
When you say the stone
Yeah,
speaker,
what
do
it-
you mean Hagram from back in
Yeah.
Gracklestug? Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to mention, you guys, Kothar ran into Hagram
Oh. Okay.
as
How
an
did that go?
echo.
Oh.
He did not know who Kothar was. He was much younger. Dead Gamer, thank you so much for that raid. He was young and he talked to Kothar like Kothar was a ghost. And Kothar
Oh.
told him, we meet later. Kothar, what was the conversation you had with him?
I said it seems will appear when we are needed the most. Or something along those lines.
Basically, it seemed like he looked like a ghost, like he was like an apparition, kind of like an echo, but he was talking to you guys like you were an echo. And you know that time works really strangely in this library. And it is as if you here in the present, which is the future of when you were in Gracklestug, ran into Hagram before Hagram knew you in Gracklestug in the past. So it's like this weird loop. Is there something you would like? Would you like to go to that? Would you like to go find Hagram and speak to him?
Not if he's not going to recognize me.
He won't know who you are because this is him as a young man on his pilgrimage becoming a stone speaker.
Okay. No, so this would be when Vizerin introduces himself to us.
Okay. So Vizerin, who is not a member of the
Gandalfin
library.
played this card, Kuretsu.
Scale of readiness to Kurutsu. Okay, what would are you trying to find out if Vizerin knows Hagram?
Cora's going to say in Hagram's voice a warning that he told us when we met. And that not to trust Vizerin.
Did I tell you not to trust Vizerin?
Yep.
I forgot I did that. Okay.
I have written in my notes a cave with two faces, Vizerin in brackets, do not trust.
There were two faces on the entrance of Graven Hollow.
Ah.
I can't believe I forgot about this. Holy shit. Okay, so you will say
I believe that you remembered.
Yeah, well,
Again,
Cora is
note
the
taker
best
Ellie.
note
Yeah.
keeper. I think you'll be all having tea, and you'll say that in that voice. He'll sip his tea. I don't know that voice, but the timbre of it sounds like a stone giant, I must presume.
Yes. Says do not trust.
Of course not. Why would a stone giant trust a son of Menzoberranzan?
Cora trusts stone giant.
Look, I don't need you to trust me completely. I just know that you and I have a common goal. I know how to send those demons back into the abyss.
Then tell Cora how.
It is a ritual. We can undo it. We need to gather components. They are very tricky to acquire. I've been researching this for months. If you want to help, and that's when he passes the stone, the teleportation stone, this will open a portal a few miles outside of my tower. My servant will meet you there and take you if you would like to help me. Otherwise, I have more research to do. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.
Cora will take the stone.
All right. So, fast forward. You are all back in your common area. The Galabdors have served you all dinner. You're a bit tired. You've been researching all day. The library is so big. There are so many steps. As you all head to your private chambers, was there anything anyone wanted to say or do? Okay.
Nero
sorry.
will. Oh, this is after we go to sleep. Never mind.
No, I mean, do you want to do or say anything before you go to sleep?
No.
Okay.
Lucius would like to keep an leery ear on if there's any sneaking about that happens at night.
Okay.
I do have alarm. I could set an alarm. Is this it? Are we in the library?
The library.
Or are we adjacent?
You are in the library, and
there's
there-
sleeping quarters, kind of.
yeah, you're in the sleeping quarters. There are very, very strict rules about combat and keeping the peace. You have been warned that if anyone breaks the peace, that you will be ejected swiftly from the library.
Also, there's space rest everywhere.
Yes, there is space rest everywhere.
And if we steal anything from the office, we're going to be kicked out immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. Is setting an alarm count as a hostile action?
No, but it also you can do that if you want to. The Galabdur might kind of look at you like you're a guest in their home, but
yeah,
they might trip it. They're busy.
Also, could the Fezra affect the scene of the alarm?
Yeah, potentially.
It changes it into the sound of a rooster.
Okay, I'll set it, and then I will set the people whose home we're in set not to trigger it.
Okay.
So it'd be if anyone tries to enter the door sneakily or anything, then it'll make a rooster sound.
But all of your party and the Galabdur and all that. Okay, so they will not trigger the alarm. Okay. You all go to bed. Well, most of you go to bed as Nero leaves his chambers.
Is me leaving?
Slides past towards the exit of the common room.
How sneaky is he doing this?
Yeah, damn, I should have had it so that the alarm went off.
Allow me this. Allow me this. Is a cutscene, everybody. This is a cutscene.
I nat 20'd on stealth. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. Okay. I rolled it privately, so sorry, guys.
Nero, as you are about to cross the threshold, you hear a clicking behind you. Where it go? Where it go? As you turn, you see Catpur looking at you suspiciously.
I look back at him, and I look at his. Is he still wearing the Zentarum seal anywhere on him?
He's in his jammies, but you know about him being Zentarum.
All right, we need fan art of him in his jammies, by the way.
It's
anyway,
a onesie. It's gotta be a onesie.
It's a crow onesie.
He looks Catpur up and down at his onesie and just goes, "When you give to Kalimvar, he gives back."
As
and
you
I go
say
to grab
that,
for him.
Fade to black. All of you suddenly hear an ear-piercing scream. Cora, you would recognize this scream as the sound Catper made the last time you saw him before you were separated and kidnapped.
I'm immediately gonna wake up and
Lucius, you're like, oh!
I immediately start tracking Catper.
All of you run into the common area. Cora, you see signs of a struggle. Lucius, you are already awake, so everyone else is kind of like, what the fuck? But you, Lucius, are also able to assist Cora in figuring out what the fuck just happened. All of you rush out. Nero is nowhere to be seen, nor is Catper.
What's going on?
What?
Who screamed?
Catper hurt. Can I investigate to see is there like blood?
Yeah, roll investigation.
17.
You look around, you do not see signs of injury, though you see that the carpet has been like tangled up. There was a little bit of a struggle. You see some feathers on the ground, and you see a little bit of scale skin caught on a piece of furniture. Nero's scale skin.
She's gonna hold up the feather. She doesn't give a fuck about Nero's scale skin. She's gonna hold up the feather. Catper hurt.
Nero somewhere in the
Catper.
shadows feels really hurt right now.
Can we do like would it be like a check to see if we realize that Nero's not around, or do you think we're just...
You can see Nero's not around. You don't have to roll for that.
Yeah, but I mean,
Nero's
like,
not
because we're out of it or something that I want to ask. But...
if that, you can choose to not notice that Nero is not there.
I would like to start tracking.
All right, you rush out. You kind of know the only direction you can go. You see little trail of feathers. I'm imagining all of you are going. Okay, you all rush. There's gallop doors that are holding big cylinders and scrolls looking at you like, where are you going? The trail of feathers leads out the front door of Graven Hollow. Do you pursue?
Yep. Cora's
Outside
like,
Hollow?
she's got, I imagine like a scared mother, you know, who woke up and her baby's not where her baby should be.
Holy shit, that's
That's
visceral.
how she
You
feels.
You hit Scarlet hard with that analogy, by the
Yeah,
way.
shut up, man. Why do you... Jeez.
Damn.
She has to check on Leo right now. No,
Now I feel
Yeah.
bad.
Hold on, let me go
When we
look.
Hostile check.
How's Leo? Is Leo in bed right now?
Baby check.
I know, maybe I should put my voice down if he's asleep. Oh, he's asleep right now. Okay, hold on.
Aww.
Very
Capper's
good.
not asleep right now, so
No, okay.
onward we go.
Definitely not.
You hear Lucius
You
just
hope he's
say,
not asleep right now.
I mean, you never know.
Looks like murder's on the menu tonight. I'm in someone today.
Not if we can
I
do anything
respect.
about it. When we step outside of Graven Hollow, just for good measure, I'm going to cast Locate Creature. And just locate Capper.
Okay. You cast it. It's definitely, you see like a trail following the little feathers. Leads off, you start hustling. You know you can't be that far behind. Though at some point you notice that there is like kind of like a small little entrance that only a Catper and a Yuan-Ti could squeeze through, but your locate creature gives you kind of a more roundabout way.
Gandalfin
I'm way
played this
too big to
card.
fit in there.
Koretsu.
Oh no.
Aren't you aunties like 10 feet tall?
No, but they
16
squeeze.
foot
Also-
fully, but I can.
Can we
You can,
wait
like-
for that
I
full
can
screen?
wiggle.
Can we wait for the full screen? This is such an important scene. We'll do the full screen. Remind me. Nicole gets a full screen when the cutscene's over.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You all, as you start rushing forward, Kothar, you notice that the smell of decay and rot starts to pick up, very necrotic. A ghostly fog is kind of blanketing the ground, glowing green, giving off an eerie, dim light.
Can I do like a religion check or something to see if I
Sure.
know if this is like Kalimbor's doing or something, or if
Sure.
like Kalimbor is associated with this?
Sure.
Well, I suck.
You couldn't be sure. It is definitely signs of death, though. Poof just got 10 packs. You're all screwed. Oh wait, Poof's on your side.
Is
He
he?
starts
Is he
playing
really?
Yeah, is he?
Some of our
Poof is
side,
actually
at least.
Kalimbor. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Oh
we
no.
figured it out
The
2
big
years into
reveal
the
is
campaign.
finally here.
Another one of our group is actually a god.
Yeah.
You rush in to
I
a
guess Bro was
cavern.
right.
You see. Steven got 10 packs too.
Oh, God.
Now you're
Oh,
screwed.
no.
You all look in ahead into a larger cavern with 3 kind of over higher areas. I don't know what you call that.
Verandas.
Huh?
Or like
Overlooks?
cliffs?
Let's
Kind of. Yeah, like higher caverns that like
Plateau.
shelves.
yeah, shelves. Perfect. Shelves.
Okay.
But ahead you see many candles lit, flickering. There is a strange statue, a face, bloated, terrifying. And there you see Nero. Nero, what are you doing right now?
Nero is hovered over something, kind of in the middle of this area, and he's like moving his arms around a little bit, kind of just mumbling to himself.
Where would Catper be right now?
Catper would be right in front of Nero.
Is he how in what state is Catper?
I would say he's he's not like hurt, but he's definitely unconscious. He's kind of in a stasis.
Is he floating?
If
Is he
that
laying
makes
on the
sense.
ground? Is he tied up?
Ooh, I think for flavor it'd be fun to have him floating a little
Okay.
bit.
You see
Kind of like but he
Catper-
is tied up, so it's like a balloon. But he's like hovering in his onesie like this.
You see Catper in his little onesie, his eyes black,
Mhm.
like blank, rolled up back in his head. In stasis. Nero, you notice the party approach you.
I thought you would follow.
Is he still chanting?
His
Oh no, he
chants-
says he stops, he just turns and he says, I thought you would follow.
What's happening?
When
Go ahead.
when you stop chanting to address us, does anything happen to Catper? Does he stop floating?
He's
No, he's
still
just
floating, just kind of like he's suspended in an invisible liquid.
I have been dreaming of a day like this. A day where I
Finally have all of the answers. And it's interesting. In order to take a god's place, you don't really need to kill a god. Just need to be a little better. And well, this is my head start.
Consent to PvP.
Yeah.
Actually, everybody is going to roll initiative because this is a PvP encounter.
I don't.
Oh,
What?
lovely. I was about to say, as soon as Nero says anything,
About taking
In
the place of
terms
a
of-
god.
Nicole would have just like Eldritch Blast.
We're, no,
Yeah,
we're doing
same.
this-
I know.
We're doing this
We're gonna do
properly.
it in order. That's fine. But
Mhm.
I was just like,
there is going to be opportunities for monologuing a little bit, but yeah. We are having a PvP encounter. Let me. Oops. That was an accident.
The ground opens beneath us. Oh shit.
Ah!
Mhm.
We
let's
die and
see.
rocks fall.
You do see, like, as he finishes the sentence, Nero reaches into the ground for something.
Yes, as you do that, Nero.
Yeah.
Where would you like me to place your minions?
I think they'd be on the shelves. They'd be up top.
Okay. I'll put one here.
Except for
One
the
here.
yeah. I think the minions themselves would be good. I think the
other
the other thing would be like luring on top of the ceiling and like ready to hop down.
Okay. I am
Can
going...
you put
What?
Can you put a marker for Catper as well, so I don't accidentally hit him with AoE?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catper is right there.
Steve-O played this card, Nero the hero.
Nero, you just got a D4. Nero the hero. You get
Let's
a D4.
go.
Hero is not probably the word I'd use at the moment.
Nero the hero. Okay, so I'll put your guy here, but he's on the ceiling.
Yes.
Okay. The ceiling...
Pay no attention to the guy on the ceiling.
I
The man
would
behind
say
the-
the ceiling is about 30 feet high. These shelves
Cool.
are about 5 feet, so you can like try to scramble up them if you
Mhm.
want. These red markers, I forgot to like put it in the art, but these are these 3 pulsating bone spires. The whole place is covered in a spooky fog, and you can, Kothar, you feel a energy that is giving you the jeebies. I think all of you are in combat. Let's roll, everybody. Normal. And I want to make sure that the music... We don't have any music playing right now, do we?
Mm-hmm. Also,
I
there's
don't
no
know.
way that
music.
there's no way that Cora rolled that low.
That's okay.
I
I'm
know, it's
actually, I think I have something else to add to my initiative. So.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, no way.
Also, an 18 isn't that low. Let's just be honest.
But it is
I'm
for
sitting
over
Cora.
with you.
It is for a
Evan,
Gloomstalker
okay?
Ranger
Don't talk about 18.
with alert.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we didn't have a chance to hand off the loot to Koro. That's
It's okay. No, I'll
Let's see.
give it as a reward for...
Don't worry,
Okay,
she's
so
gonna
I'm
get
gonna
the
use
loot
my-
off Nero's body.
My vigilant blessing,
Yeah,
so I
we're all-
get to re-roll my initiative.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I get advantage, I guess, on my initiative, so
Okay.
I just roll. Oh, it won't let me roll, I think, because I'm already in.
Here, I'll pull
Just
you out of
roll it again.
combat.
Okay.
And then you can do it again.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
It takes the higher sensitive advantage, so it would
Rude!
still be 18.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll update you. Okay. Nero,
Yeah.
as you look at your former comrades, energy from all around encircles you and enters into your pores. You are under the effects of rage. There are also some other energies, so far unidentified, that are benefiting you. Please go ahead and take your turn.
Yeah. You see Nero when he goes to rage. Wow.
Oh, I forgot to mention, a whole like cyclone of bones start swirling around him at
Yeah.
a 10-foot burst from you.
It's completely normal. Don't worry about
Just
it.
swirling bone monsters.
So, I have 80 feet of distance to go to them. Is that within the realm of what we're thinking?
Yes, you have double your run speed.
Yeah. I dash, or I don't dash action. I just you just see Nero just almost like a torpedo, yes, like slither scatter all the way up to right in front of right beside Nakul over to Yaslin.
Would Sheila be here?
Did you bring Sheila on? No, because you guys were rushing.
Mhm.
You have to tell me if you're gonna bring Sheila, or else you don't get Sheila.
Nero grabs Yaslin by the shoulders, and it looks like he's staring through you, and he just goes, "You know, I never really got spellcasters. When I don't understand. Why would you make it so complicated when you can just do this?" And he headbutts you, as hard as he can.
Roll.
So you're doing an arm strike.
Yeah, basically.
So Yaslin will do shield.
Okay.
Okay. Your AC is what now?
It is now 21.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
You headbutt a shield.
Secondary action.
Bonk.
Doing another one. I'm just
Whoa,
gonna keep
Lucius,
headbutting.
Sorry,
What happened?
my bad.
I'm like,
I was trying to measure template.
24.
that hits.
All right. That's 5. Ooh. Low roll.
Plus,
Okay.
don't forget your your rage.
Oh, plus rage. So that's 7 damage to Yaslin. When do my bones start taking effect, by the way?
When they start their turn.
Okay, when they start their turn. Gotcha. Okay, so second action, another unarmed strike. 13 doesn't, I'm assuming.
No. Now-
Second one, 23.
Wait.
Does that hit?
Hold on. The first one missed.
Yes.
Your action. Second action hit. You are under the effects of haste, so that was
Right.
the third action. And then
Right.
this last one is your bonus action, correct?
I thought when I take my attack action, I can get extra attack. I don't think it counts as.
You get
So,
one
like, I
attack.
get-
So basically you get 3
It doesn't
attacks instead
benefit
of
from
2.
haste.
It doesn't benefit from.
Right,
Okay,
you
gotcha.
get 3
No,
instead
Okay.
of
It's just
2.
another.
So this
extra
would be my
attack.
bonus action. Yes.
Okay. Are you flurrying of
Killa
blows or
Maverick
anything like that?
53 played this card.
I would
Can
have
this be
to in
used
order
to
to make that
remove the
my
rage
bonus
and or
attack. So yes, I
haste?
will.
No, Maverick. That cannot. What'd you say, Nero?
Yes, I am spending a key point to Fury of Blows this,
Okay, so
which
that one
it gives
hits.
me 2 unarmed strikes, so I get 1 more technically. But damage on this one,
Okay, so
and
that would be how much with the rage? Oh, you already added the. Did you add the rage? No.
no, so 2 more on top of that, and then
Your rage damage is only 2.
I believe so.
It's only 2.
Okay.
And then 1
He's
more.
not full barbarian. So.
Oh, duh.
Yeah,
Okay.
27.
Okay.
That's another 11 damage to Yasin.
Okay, so 10 plus 11 plus 7.
Yeah, so it's just like boom, 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 like headbutt one after another. Just
Wait.
so finally I collide with your, like I break through the shield and collide with your skull, basically.
What do you
That's Nero's turn.
Kurtzu, what are you waiting at?
Sorry. No, never mind. It's fine.
What?
I have reactions, but I'm not gonna take them since it's
Oh,
already over.
okay. Sorry. Oh,
So
sorry.
it's fine.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Yaslin, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, great.
+4.
+4. Okay. Yaslin, you are going to take 9 bludgeoning damage as chunks of bone whirling around smack you in the face. Now, what would you like to do?
So if I was to say cast levitate and move 20 feet up, would that class as me would that give him an attack of opportunity? Okay, then. In that case, Yasmin is
Everyone
going
nodding
to
in unison.
I assumed it would. I just wanted to ask.
I mean, you disengage and then do that.
Levitate
Well,
is an
disengage is an
action.
action. It's a
got
spell.
it, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that case, Yasmin's going to say, well, let's see how easy it is to do that again. And she will cast Mirror Image on herself.
Okay.
All right.
And that's all she can do.
Okay. Cora.
Okay. I have a couple questions. Are we in darkness?
You are not in darkness. The place is dimly lit by ghostly, necrotic fog.
Okay. Is it being lit by these like glowy things?
It is a permeating.
Okay.
Yeah, it's permeating.
Okay. Another question I have is, so if I wanted to move from here, as a bonus action, can I jump? Like Baldur's Gate?
What are you trying to do? Maybe.
Probably just get
I might not
distance.
make you.
I'm
use
trying
a
to.
bonus action.
I'm trying to get distance. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just. So what you would do is this would be just difficult terrain to squeeze through. So you'd go 5, 10, and then you can just go.
I don't think I'm affected by difficult terrain.
When you're traveling, like over.
Oh,
travel,
through.
Like
Okay, gotcha.
go through a jungle,
Yeah.
trying to find
okay.
a bear hunt.
For
What's
sure.
that sound?
For sure. Okay, so how much movement would I get then if this is considered difficult?
So that would just take away. So you would get 25 instead of 30. It's just for
Okay.
one square. You just have to squeeze through.
25.
Although, you know what? I'm going to say this. It's Lucius. Lucius is giant, and you're kind of tiny.
Just
can-
go under his legs.
Yeah. If Lucius will let you, you can scurry between his legs.
I'm gonna, on the way by, I'm gonna just tap Lucius.
Don't get hurt, or else I will have to murder who hurt you.
She's gonna just like shimmy underneath. Yeah.
Okay, you can take your full movement.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
There is something here, by the way.
I
Oh
see
no, that's just a little
Is
crystal.
that not?
No.
Oh,
can't-
whereabouts
It's
is-
really hard to see them.
Yeah.
Where's
I used Dungeon
This,
Alchemist
this.
to make this map.
Yeah.
So this
Where's
is-
Catper?
I marked him
Back here.
over here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this? It's hard to tell.
Thank you.
Is this like through? Like, can I go
Yeah,
through
so
this way? Yeah.
this area is a slope upwards, and then this is like a shelf overlooking. So this
Gotcha.
right here is like a little bit of a cliffy cliff, like 5
Uh-huh.
feet, and yeah.
Okay. So funny thing, it won't let me target Nero because he's an ally.
I can change that.
Oh man.
Okay, you should be able to target him now.
Was he really ever?
No, I cannot.
That's
Yeah.
a real question.
Yeah, absolutely not.
He's still outlined in green.
I've
Yeah.
marked him to hostile.
Maybe it needs a refresh on my side.
You need to bring a new token on or
Let me
something.
see.
Do you need to target him to do what you're about to do?
Just
Yeah, we can
attack.
We just played out.
You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to target him. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
It might not get cool animations, but it's okay.
Okay.
What, you don't want to accidentally throw something and hit your party member, like in Baldur's Gate, and accidentally murder them?
Mm-hmm.
Accidentally
Okay.
attacked the dog?
Okay. So
Not scratch.
first, I'm gonna cast my Hunter's Mark. Da, 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 da. Okay, and then I'm gonna cast.
Cast bow.
Does a 24 hit?
It does.
Okay, so we're gonna go
damage real quick.
I deflect missiles, by the way.
Is this a missile?
Yes.
If it's an arrow, yeah.
It's an arrow.
Okay. What
Okay,
does that
how
mean?
does this work? Roll a
So I use
D10.
my reaction to basically catch it, and I roll a d10 to see how much the damage is reduced by. So.
Take 1 damage.
Yeah, I take 1 damage from
Actually,
that. If
that 1 damage barely seems.
yeah.
I mean, you are raging.
It's
Resist.
You
it's
take
also
1 damage. Take 1
it's-
damage.
Yeah, it's
It's
1
1
damage.
Take 1 damage.
Monks are so cool when they're not betraying us.
Mm-hmm.
What's this over here then?
That is a giant skeletal spire.
Okay. Can I target it?
I mean, it's a video game. Or it's not a video game. You can do whatever
It's
you
a
want.
Video game.
This
so
is a
yes.
video
Wait.
game.
Are we in a simulation?
Damn it.
Are you gonna shoot it? Is that what you're trying to do?
Well, okay. So if it were a video game, would it have HP?
Everything has HP. Also, you are not quite in line of sight. You have to take a step.
Oh, really? I can see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh, okay.
behind. This is a big cliff right here. This is the wall.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, arrow goes through the wall.
Well, let me see to make sure that I took all of my movement then.
By the way, before you make your decision, I only have 1 reaction, and I used
Mhm.
it to deflect missiles.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you again
All
then.
right, there you go. I can't.
It
can't
sounds like
react.
Nero wants us to kill
I
him.
feel like he wants that though.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Don't forget, this is your Gloomstalker thing, right?
What do you mean?
It's the first round. You get your additional Gloomstalker ambush damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So 16.
As you shoot that arrow, and it slams into Nero, a dark necrotic energy ripples from around his body, and the arrow disintegrates. Nero, please take 1 point of damage.
Okay. Nero smiles at you as the second arrow disintegrates.
Okay. So. No. I
You can
get
make any kind of knowledge checks that you would like for free.
Yeah.
I feel like someone else should, because Cora doesn't give a fuck
Okay.
at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, does not care.
Nero. Go ahead. Sorry.
That dread
No,
ambush,
okay.
is that part of your initial hit? Like that's part of the damage that arrow
It's
would have
part of
done?
the damage.
Okay.
Okay. I also feel like, why am I hesitating? I feel like I get 3 attacks, don't I?
Yeah, you
Yes.
have one more.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, okay. But is that just because it's at the top of the old order?
Yeah, this is our
Yeah,
first round.
right?
Yeah.
That's why.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. And then normally after that I have.
You have to.
It's been a while. Okay.
That
so
hits.
20? Okay. Okay, 12 damage.
Please take 1 damage as the arrow crumbles into a necrotic pile of ash.
Nero looks at Cora as the final attack strikes, and he goes,
You know, I would really like you to end up like your brother.
I will kill you until you're dead.
Okay. Nicole.
Nicole would like to. Let's see. Let's cast Hold Person on him.
But is he still a person?
I don't know. We'll see.
I would like one of my servants to counterspell that.
Okay. What level is hold person?
Wait a second.
I think.
Could you counterspell that?
You can't counterspell, can you?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can. You absolutely
can.
You can stack. You can stack all the counterspells.
You can
that
stack
want.
it.
Yeah, I'll counterspell
So-
the counterspell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nero,
Okay.
do you want to counterspell?
I counterspell the counterspell.
Yeah, counterspell chain.
you
Let's
can do that.
go!
Let's let it resolve.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not a blue deck player, okay?
Go ahead and roll the save.
Which is
18 wisdom save.
DC 18.
Go ahead and
DC 18 wisdom. All right.
Can I also ask who counterspelled? Like which enemy?
It would be. I'll ping him. This guy to the right
Okay.
of us. That's a 9, but I'm going to use one of my legendary resistances and ignore that and pass it anyway.
Okay.
You,
That's fine.
Nicole, you thrust your hand out. A little bit of counterspell action starts happening around you, but you ignore it as you send your power to restrain Nero. But as you do, a burst of necrotic energy, just like a shockwave, blasts out, breaking the chains. This necrotic energy smells demonic.
You made this far more difficult than it had to be. And he's going to vow of enmity against Nero. As his bonus action. And then that will end his turn.
Okay.
What does that look like? I'm curious.
Essentially, when he reached out to cast Hold Person, his hand was like this, and then when it dispelled it, he simply just goes, "You made it more difficult. You touched family. Now you're going to die."
You feel the enmity, the words of Nicole are dripping with enmity.
Nero kind of tilts his head, curious. That's all he does, though.
You still have
That's his turn, though.
Yaslin's blood on your forehead. Okay. What are you going to do with your hook horror? It's 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, he's gonna jump down and probably do a little dashy dash over to Cora. And that's all he can do right now.
Now that is a 5-foot cliff, so it will be a athletics check for it to get up there. Unless it has a climb.
Oh yeah.
No, it does have a climb. Never mind. You easily get over there. Sorry, didn't realize.
Cool. Yeah, that's all he can do though, because he had to dash. So.
Cora, you see, this is a zombie hook horror. It's like
Our
eyeball
zombie's
hanging.
undead.
Yeah, it is an undead. Lucius.
Lucius is gonna look at Nero and kind of smile like this, like kind of very sinister grin, and he's gonna be like, I never liked how tall you were, outscaling me. But what really pisses me off,
Scaling, god damn it!
Oh wait,
what really pisses me off is you disrespecting creatures and zombifying them. So I will say you will be in charge of the bodies I stack today, as I will kill them all. And he takes his bow from his newly acquired bow, the black wings, they're folded up, and he kind of throws his arm out and the wings flap open. And the moment he grabs his bow, you see like this purple light kind of glow through the fog, and you can make out this like dragon head that looks like it's been hand carved and attached to the bow, and the tenons of the furbolg light up on the inside of the bow limb, and then on the bottom, it looks like he added a few tenets of his own. And it glows purple to his Furbolg nature. And he goes, I'm gonna kill your creature over there. And he aims it right at the hook horror and shoots 2 shots with the sharpshooter.
Okay.
Ooh.
Cool.
Nero kind of looks at you curiously and responds. He goes, "Do you know, God, I thought you'd be on my side with this. Seemed so eager for blood. Yet none of these creatures have any." That hits.
All right.
I guess you're talking about the attack and not your comment, because it sounds like that didn't hit.
Probably not. But the attack with the arrow did. 25. Okay.
25
Big.
damage. Woof.
Big.
He's going to aim another one. He goes, you also hurt Cora's family. That unforgivable. He's going to re-roll that with his golden buzzer from last week.
Yay.
That should be illegal.
Alright.
That should be illegal, she says, as you're defending her brother.
No, the second 12.
The second 12.
Oh, the second 12 should be illegal. Yeah, that doesn't hit, unfortunately.
It
For his
bounces
last
off
ditch
of
effort,
his blade.
he's going to move away from where everybody's stacked together over toward Cora. And then he's going to initiate his feature. Where's it? Hidden step.
Oh.
You just see him disappear into the fog.
Excellent. Cora, you see a bloodthirsty Lucius hustle right to you, and he just fades from view as he approaches you, and then you feel the air disturb. The fog kind of kicks up a little bit right next to you.
She doesn't say anything, Lucius, but you can tell how proud she is right now.
Okay. Kothar.
Before Kothar goes, I'm going to use another legendary action to run over
Steve
to where
played
Cora
this
is
card, missed a bit.
and
Here's
go,
an advantage to make up for
no,
it.
I
Narrow.
really want you to end up like your brother, and do another unarmed strike.
Nero, you have advantage
Would that
because of
Does
Would that
that
provoke-
trigger?
I'm
would
sorry?
that trigger attack of opportunity as well?
Yeah.
Bonk.
Bunk.
Sorry, why advantage because of what?
Steven played a loot card.
Steven, you're on our side. What the hell?
He keeps calling him Nero the hero.
Thanks, Steven. That
31 hit.
definitely does hit, and that
Right.
definitely also hits.
I don't
Smite.
know if Yaslin can attack because you used your reaction.
Yaslin already
Before,
used your reaction, that is true.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I didn't know that fast. Damn it.
I will smite.
Your attack, your using a shield was much more helpful than...
Actually, it wasn't a shield, it was a counter spell, because I had my turn since then.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's very true.
Smite.
Thank you,
Which is
Half
why I-
Pound. Okay, roll damage.
Yep.
As you channel your energy with Shinebreaker and you strike Nero, it slams and and it takes you a second to grab Shinebreaker. Take 1 damage, Nero. Nakul, Nero is being protected.
Separate, though.
Something.
What did you take? Sorry, no. Is it separate? I don't think smite is considered
Is
I
it?
think it's considered a separate hit.
Okay, take 2 damage, Nero.
Hey, it's double.
That's true. There's something going on. Something is shielding Nero. Okay. Nero, go ahead and make your attack.
Oh yeah, I still have to do that. Oh, that's not with advantage. Hold on. Let me roll one more time. Okay, cool.
Oh no.
Why did Nero get to just go in the middle of order? Is that a legendary action?
Legendary
Yes,
action.
I used a legendary action to do that.
Nero has been blessed by some power and is now effectively acting as a boss encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Since 5 against 1 would not be fun.
Yeah, add 2 to that, so that's 7.
Take 7 damage as he. Are you punching her?
I think I'm running up to her and like sliding, like doing a snake slide into a tail whip.
You just got spanked by a tail.
Yeah.
Rude.
I would like to. Actually, I don't know if I can do it. I'd like to twin spell absorb elements, but cast it on Cora and then cast it on myself as a reaction.
Don't think you can do
can't do
that.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Also, I need to remember the bones spinning around. I need to remember the bones spinning around. I'm not gonna worry about it for now, but I'll.
No, I
do my
forgot.
best
That
to,
means
yeah.
Who were you? Oh, you were right next to him. So we'll do it next time. Never mind. I just forgot about
next
it.
time. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I just totally forgot about the bones.
Oh yes,
Anyway.
and see, everyone gets hurt by it for some reason.
Okay, Kothar.
DM, it's strange. You said that he's drawing upon his power somewhere. I look around the battlefield. Where are the linchpins of his power?
This word, man. The linchpins. You see.
The lynch. How do you know about the linchpins? Nero yells.
You see 3
I always know about the linchpins.
skeletal spires throbbing with demonic necrotic energy. Make another, give me some kind of intelligence check, whether it's history, arcana, religion.
Int.
Like religion,
All of
or
okay,
arcana. Or
Please, come on,
history.
dice. I don't ask for much. I rolled another 3!
Hey, we have 7 inspirations in a pool for you guys.
Okay,
to use.
Wait, can I use some of those?
we actually have 6 now, so...
I'll give you mine, Nero. I
Okay,
have one.
nice.
I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Okay, 22. This power is death, but it is not Kalimvor.
It's not... What?
This is
Okay.
the power of Orcus,
Who's Orcus?
the demon prince of undeath.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna scooch through.
Your god wasn't coming through for you, hey?
So the linchpins are these like little...
There's these spires. They seem
These-
they're oozing with necrotic energy. You have with a 22, you have a feeling that they might be weak to radiance.
Okay. That's really funny. So I'm gonna move over. Let me double check this real quick.
To powerful radiance, I might add.
Okay.
Also, it's not really showing really well on the map, but this is separated with a wall. Like these are
right here.
This is a wall.
Oh.
Okay. Is it like a full wall, like that goes up to the ceiling, or is there like a space above it?
These are two. No, yeah. Basically, these are two separate. These are two separate
Alcoves.
shelves. Yeah, separated. It's just the art.
Okay.
I did this in a different thing than my usual.
Cora says, Orcus? More like Dorcas. And now you have disadvantage on all attacks. Get ready.
Vicious mockery.
Ashley is a bard. Oh my god.
She triple class.
Okay, so one servant of Nero is right here next to this Orcus bone thing.
Yeah.
Is the other servant of Nero just out of my line of sight, or is he just
he would be
hidden
out of line of sight. This is
okay. He's entirely out of line of sight.
This is a big wall.
Awesome. So he can't see me. I'm gonna start casting. I'm gonna fucking like raise my hands up, and I'm going to just like call out, Whore of Orcus, you shall burn, and I'm gonna thrust my hands down, and I'm just gonna dawn.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Simply dawn.
Dawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna dawn right here.
Hell
Now,
yeah.
does Dawn get blocked off by the wall?
It comes from the ceiling, or it comes from like up above. So
The cylinder.
yeah, it's a
Laugh whenever I was watching Lion King, and there's literally a moment where the light comes up over Simba and it dawns on him, and I'm like, oh!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Does
Now you
that
know.
scale?
Da, 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 da. Okay, you dawned. All right.
What did you dawn?
It dawned on him.
Nero, will you make a save for your minion?
Yeah.
Also, I don't know how this damage is going to work with the spires, because so the damage ticks immediately when I cast Dawn, but then at the start of a creature's turn from here on out.
I can
I don't know
sort
if
that
the-
out for you.
Yeah.
What do I need to make again?
You need
It
to
could
make,
just possibly be the start of the round or
you
something.
do need to do a save
It also-
For wisdom?
I think so. It should be. I'm just trying to.
Constitution.
It's
Con.
con. It's con.
Con. Ooh, very fun.
Let's
Wow.
see.
I nat one that.
Mm.
Ooh.
He failed.
So
Okay.
I can be the rules lawyer here. Do you guys want me to be the rules lawyer?
Tell me, and I will.
Does
tell
it
you whether or
benefit
not
us?
I accept.
No, it does not benefit us at all.
Then
I'm
no.
good to skip it.
Okay.
Are you talking about the required materials?
No,
Oh.
the rules lawyer in me says it specifies creatures, and if those spires are not creatures, they're unaffected.
Oh.
They're made of
This is the mo-
bones.
This
Rule
is the
of
most powerful radiant
cool?
damage that I have.
I mean, I didn't say
She asked
you
for
need
powerful,
the
and I
most.
gave powerful.
I know. I didn't say you needed the most. I just meant like more than a cantrip. Like I didn't need.
You
no sacred
notice
flame.
within the towers a beating heart, making them living.
Okay, I will
And
compromise.
potentially a
Shit.
creature.
I will compromise. I will let you damage
They're
one
the
of them.
fingers of Orcus.
Yeah.
I will let you damage one of them with it.
So, okay, so do...
Oh shit, I'm not in the correct. Okay. Meaning, I will let you. This guy's gonna take damage,
Steve-O
and
played
this one
this
is gonna take
card. I
damage.
got you.
Nero,
Boo.
you have
Nero.
advantage on all Constitution saving throws for 2 turns.
Oh, bad. Thanks,
Stop.
guys.
Just for you, though.
Hold on,
Just for Nero. Hey, that's
Just
fine.
for Nero.
I gotta
That's okay. I'm
rejoin
good.
as a dungeon master.
I will say that I used another legendary action here.
You have to do it at
Um,
the end of his turn.
Yeah, at the end of his turn, I'll do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
What exactly does trigger legendary actions anyway?
At
Okay.
the
Whatever
I
he
can-
wants.
At the
I can
end
do
of
it whenever.
any player's turn, he can use one of. He has 3 legendary actions that he can use,
Mhm.
and he can
Yeah.
use it at the end of anybody's turn. So it's not a trigger; it's just a turn inserted. It's to
Yeah, that's
balance
what I
out
meant,
action,
sorry,
action
yeah.
economy. It's an action economy thing.
Yeah. So, that being said,
Also, that damage was 16 radiant, by the way.
16 radiant. Okay.
That's such a sad roll.
Low
for
roll.
4010.
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh no.
Go ahead and subtract 16 damage from that your minion, and you
Wait, can we
notice
keep-
a great crack appear in I guess I just removed it because it was annoying. I know these 2 are in it, so we'll just have them do their
Yeah.
thing. A searing crack appears in the spire. It looks like you're doing something.
Has he said that we should probably target those or something like that? Kofa relay that? I don't know.
I don't want
The
Nero
linchpin.
I don't want Nero
Of
to
the
know
power.
that that's what I'm doing, even though he probably knows. So I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
Well,
scooch down.
is that-
one more
is that your
500
turn?
feet. That is, I think, all I can do.
Okay.
If he can't see Kofa when he ends his turn, can he still do legendary action? I guess it's probably yes, but when
Yeah, I can still do it.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my legendary action to break away, so you guys can take attacks of opportunity if you wish.
I'm gonna.
Yup. Lucia's gonna do it. Come
Does it
on.
have to be, I guess, my melee weapon?
Yeah, you can't
Yes.
do it with the
Yeah.
ranged weapon.
Okay.
Does this break your stealth, by the way? If you do that, Poof?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll come out of invisibility.
That hits.
And you have Hunter's Mark on you too, so I think
Yes.
I add that.
You still take.
You take one
Just one
damage from
damage?
Lucius and 1 damage from Cora.
Okay.
You guys,
is
as
it
you hit
automatic
him,
success?
your weapon goes and you realize that he's being shielded.
I rolled for attack roll. Oops.
Yeah, that's an attack roll. Let's see what. I mean,
It doesn't matter. It's going to be 1 damage.
Okay.
Well,
Even
what
with
is-
the charges
if you
of
hit.
poison.
That's all.
Oh.
It's all.
Okay.
Whoa.
You know what? You hit me.
The question
You got
there
me.
is, does it apply poisoned?
Oh, the poisoned condition?
Right? Is
Yeah,
it
because
a
I have,
damage
uh,
poison or a?
I think he has
I
to
have a
make a
drow
roll.
poison.
It's drow poison.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
I'm
make a
immune
Constitution. Wait, what is
With
the
advantage.
roll, Lucius, for the drow poison?
3d6.
No, I
damage.
mean, what is the save?
to. Okay.
I don't know. You just said
Probably.
that it has 3 charges of poison on this short
It's
sword.
drow poison.
It's drow
which is, I
poison.
think, DC
Hold on.
13.
DC 13.
DC 13. con.
For what? For con. Okay.
Okay.
I have advantage because I'm a snake.
Nick.
So what does that make? Double advantage because you got advantage on con saves?
It still doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
16.
No, 16.
Still just this one.
Okay.
What direction did Nero move in?
You move.
I moved. So I moved like up here in this direction,
Okay.
and then I kind of going around the corner. I move to around the back of where Kothar is, and I don't attack. In fact, you notice that all of the bones that are swirling around me are intentionally like missing you. And I get way too close, and I say, we're not different. We're actually quite similar. Wish you'd stop fighting this.
There's like a.
You're me. I'm you. I'm just you in 5 years.
There's like a pause as Kothar just like stares at him,
You could
and
be.
he just laughs. He just.
Wait, does he do a Titus laugh?
Nero's not laughing though. He looks at
Yeah.
you very
He just,
seriously,
like,
and he goes,
almost like
you,
scoffs.
yeah, you could be my. You could rule with me. We could rule together.
Is he getting propositioned?
Both gods. Both. Conquerors of death. Judgers. You'd only accept what you actually are.
I've already accepted what I already am. But regardless, you're mistaken. I am not the plaything of a demon lord. And I never will be. And there is only room for one. And he drops his voice when he says this part. There's only room for one god. And it is not you.
See, we're having some godly competition here. Okay. It is the servants of Nero, starting with this guy. What are you doing,
Yeah.
Nero?
This guy is going to let's see here. Who can he see? He can see Kothar, he can see Yaslin, he can see Nakul. From that response, this servant is now going to consider Kothar a meanie head, and going to hit him with, let's cast this at 2nd level, because why not? Ray of Sickness! And let's see, make a ranged spell attack on hit, creature takes 2d8, must make a con
if you're
save.
doing it at 2nd level, it'll be
3d8.
3d8. Yeah.
Yeah!
So roll the attack roll, and then if you hit...
17.
Miss.
Okay.
Kothar hears like the verbal components and just reactively ducks.
Yeah. And then you see the servant of Nero just go, dang it, and that's his turn. Second one will he will be seeing.
If he ends his turn within dawn, he takes the damage again.
Oh, okay. How much damage was it?
I roll again, so I'll
Okay.
just manually roll.
Okay.
Better than last time, 18 radiant. Also make a con save for him again.
What is the con save? That's to, like, blind him?
No, it's just full damage on a failure, half on a success.
Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. Roll con, Nero, for your little servant.
Okay. Con save.
Con save.
He doesn't get the advantage, but he got a nat 20, so
Nat 20.
that counts.
So take 9 radiant damage on him.
Okay.
All right, now it is your little guy's turn.
All right. The other guy is going to, let's see.
And after this, we're going to take a
is-
5-minute break. Or
Yeah.
a 10-minute break.
He's going to bonus action. No, he's not. He is going to, I forgot, he can't do 2 spells at once. So he's just going to walk up to Cora and cast Inflict Wounds. At 3rd level. Because he's a dick. Alright. 21.
Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cora, you see this snake. Or no, not a snake, sorry. You see an undead skeletal mage just run up to you. Oh
With
my gosh.
5d10 damage, I hit you for 13.
Holy
Get wrecked,
shit.
nerd.
Oh my goodness.
You and I are both rolling like shit tonight, baby.
Wow.
Oh my
Hey.
goodness. Cora, you are so lucky.
Protected by Sakojin.
Sakojin is like,
This
Not
is really
my
just a
little
kaiju
Kenku.
fight. Yeah, this is just a kaiju fight between all the gods right now.
But we're doing the equivalent of like kicking each other in the shin with these damage rolls.
It's like a
Kothar and Nero are slap fighting.
Guys, let's take a quick 5 to 10 minute break.
Mhm.
And then we'll resume.
All right.
Okay, BRB. I'm gonna get more sushi.
I don't have a good way of doing radiant damage except for smite.
Wow, who saw this one coming, huh? Crazy, right?
Pretty wild.
Nicole regrets trying to be friends with Nero.
Oh, don't say that. He's a great guy.
You're also trying to steal Kothar from him?
I'm very ambitious.
Uh-huh.
Quick cue. How do I... So in Zoom, under background and effects, question mostly for Buff,
Apparently,
but
my volume is really low. And I
sounds
don't
great to me.
It's like low on, or at least like I went and saw on Steven's stream, and I'm
Is
like,
your OBS thing slider down
it's
for
all
some
the way
reason?
up.
Are you asking to do this?
I don't know.
No,
The
I know
blur.
that one. No, I know how to do the blur. For your like, basically, I just want to be able to have like a cover on my camera or like a screen that's like a AFK screen, without having to cover it.
I'm going through Streamlabs and I do the what's it called? The virtual webcam.
The camera, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know how to do
Are you
that.
using the virtual webcam, or are you using like split cam or anything?
I'm using Streamlabs.
No, Ellie.
Oh,
I'm just using my straight webcam.
yeah.
If you either go through the OBS virtual webcam, you can add stuff on it, or split cam is also one. I think you can also do it with NVIDIA Broadcast.
Yeah,
But
that
I'm
one
not
takes
sure
up so
how to do
much
that.
resources.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Are you saying that you appreciate Fortnite John Cena saying you can't see me while I have stealth?
Yeah, I do. I want to just like a cute picture. Be like, like BRB.
Diron
And so like you
2015
can
played
make
this
a
card.
background,
Cora
but
for
I
the
think it's
damage
just
rolls.
a background of me like behind. So
You can choose your background to be whatever
Cora.
you want it to be.
I
but
know.
it's gonna only be
That
behind
gave
you.
you
I know.
luck.
Yeah.
who did?
Diren gave you luck. If you roll one on a
you.
damage die, you can re-roll it.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Okay, wait. Also, oh my gosh, okay, there. Check this out. Hold on, just a minute. Everyone, just
We're
hold.
holding. Hold on to your tits. Ah,
In your cats. There we go.
you have more facial hair than JTC now.
No, I'm a fuckboy. I'm the fuckboy of my dreams.
They say if you wouldn't fuck yourself with this filter, then you need to lower your standards.
This mustache is called the podcaster.
Oh my god.
Hey, baby.
I love it.
Oh,
Hey.
man.
Hey.
You know what the problem with these females is?
Oh yeah, totally. Oh no, it's too blonde.
The problem is I can do that way too well, and I look too much the part. That must be so convincing.
Be honest, does this look good?
Do you feel like you're respecting women right now? If the answer is no, then yes, it looks really good.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then I think I can have really big eyebrows. Ready? Hey.
Extra big.
Wait.
Why?
Is someone playing with
Why? Why?
You're
Hey,
about to
baby.
explain
Here's a
to me.
fuckboy filter. By the way, you make the eyebrows
You
big.
look-
Oh no, this is I'm what's the Guy Fieri. Hey.
Welcome to Diners,
Town.
Drive-ins, and Dives.
You look like you're about to
Welcome.
explain to me why
Uh-huh.
Margot Robbie is mid using some faux science.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Faux
Barbie
science,
movie,
but also-
horrible
yeah.
trash.
Trash. Don't even
It's-
watch it. Don't even waste your money on a ticket.
Fucking
Honestly,
horrible. Who invests in that much pink?
it's true. It's
Um,
I mean, where's the Ken movie? Am I right?
Yeah.
Probably
What are
gonna
you
happen
using
next.
to change it? Is that
It's just in Zoom setting.
okay?
Yeah. Hey.
Be honest,
Yeah?
though, guys. At
got
what
a
point did
question?
you realize that this was probably an option, like, gonna happen? This encounter.
Thing.
I had a
What?
feeling it was gonna happen where Nero was gonna be like have a different opinion, but I didn't actually think it was gonna like go to PvP. That's
Ask
where I was like,
me
yeah,
because
I-
my opinion is the only opinion that matters.
Alright,
Because I'm a man.
sorry,
Yeah.
Elo?
High value man, thank you. Elo, yeah.
Yeah, Elo.
Elliot. Just call me
Elliot.
Elliot.
Here we go.
Elliot.
Elliot, when did you realize that Nero was gonna turn on the party?
I knew the whole time because I'm a high value man.
I'm getting a beer. I'll be right back.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna say a beard.
It sounded like that, didn't it?
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
I
he does
knew-
have a
I knew
mug
the
that
whole
says, I
time.
like beards, so.
stop
I can't-
falling for what the sheep will tell you to fall for,
Yeah.
and just like read between the lines.
True.
Be able to tell
God.
whenever anybody's deceiving you.
Nobody can ever surprise me because I'm not easily surprised.
Yeah. Alert feature always active.
Yeah, always.
Mhm.
Elliot Fane, that's right.
Elliot Fane.
I have a podcast called I'm a Man.
It is always so funny when you see those
Respected.
people that say,
Respect.
"I'm not a sheep," and yet, like, yes, you are. You're the biggest sheep there is.
Whoa, I'm not a sheep. I'm a lion.
BRB.
Okay? How dare you say that to... How dare... Can you take over for a second?
Hey, I didn't necessarily say you're a sheep. I said if you say I was a sheep, you're the biggest sheep. So you technically said it.
Wait, what? I'm not
So,
falling
like-
for your feminist tricks, okay?
This is how I stand. This is my posture.
That's normal posture, yeah. That's how Elliot
Silvo
always
played
stands.
this card
Like in the
for the
gym?
star of the show.
Mhm.
Doesn't
Eli.
matter what exercise they're doing, they always stand like that. And it works.
Okay, wait. When I move back, I look like my brother.
Oh no.
This filter is
Alright.
real.
So, Steven,
Why do I feel like? Why does it look like my name is Tyler though?
I can see that.
The long
Wait, no.
hair actually adds to it. It's so funny.
So Steven doesn't really know that much about the phenomena of the podcast, bro. Like,
Mhm.
like I've told him about it, but I don't think he understands what an epidemic it is. Because he doesn't consume, he doesn't have TikTok or anything.
Mhm.
But he's like here, like he's watching the stream on the other thing, and every time Chorus goes, "'Cause I'm a man," he just goes.
All right, Steven, imagine your military buddies, but like now imagine them if they were civilian and still like maintain the like masculine traits or masculinity traits or whatever that the army or the military tried to instill into them.
Here's the problem
That is
with
a
that
fuckboy,
analogy.
or podcast
Steven has
fuckboy guy.
told me, this is his words, not mine, because he's a Marine vet. Marines are the gayest straight dudes you will ever meet.
Still accurate. Yes, still very accurate to what I'm describing.
It's not
Absolutely.
gay if your buddies.
I'm
though.
just hanging with my bros,
It's
dude.
not gay if
So
you
what?
say no homo first.
When we're
Correct.
camping and it's less than 70 degrees out, survivalist Dan Hardy says to snuggle up for warmth, and that's what I do with my buddy every time.
Yeah, you have
It's
to
not
take
gay
your clothes off.
unless the tips touch. Sorry, wait. I mean, yeah, it's not gay to kiss your homies on the mouth.
How else would
You
you
know
use
Wait,
the
sorry.
You know what? You know what is gay? Putting your dick inside of a vagina. That is
Yeah.
super gay.
You're gonna let a girl control
I
you
actually
like
see
that?
people say that.
Yeah,
Literally letting her
because
engulf your manhood.
that's
Think
right.
about it.
Like you're touching a pussy with your
That's
dick.
the
Yeah.
That's the gayest
that's
thing
the
you can do.
leftist. That's the leftist
That's what the
agenda.
leftists want. Stay
Wait,
strong, brethren.
stay strong, and kiss your homies on the mouth.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Isn't there also some people that say that if you fuck a woman,
You'll absorb
Ye-
her estrogen.
I
Yeah,
would
you absorb
never.
their-
Whoa.
you absorb
I would
their
never.
femininity.
So I'm sorry, I can't relate to this conversation. In fact, I'm offended by it.
Are you a virgin?
Yes. This
Yeah.
opinion is different from mine, therefore I hate it.
And also, it's wrong.
Women are for
And I-
Also, it's wrong.
recreation only.
Yeah,
Real love is for the bros.
that's right.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's-
Nero.
That's not how accurate you are.
Nero, it's your turn.
Yeah, Nero
Hey, Lucius is back.
Okay, wait. I spent my whole break doing this, and I didn't go pee, so I
Oh, okay,
just
okay.
need
Go
to
ahead.
be right back. Okay.
What's up?
You still
Okay, wait.
you want me to
And there's
like
there's
that
also there's a a studio effect to apply these features to all future meetings, and I want to just show up to a really professional meeting, and I just like, oh hey, oh sorry, no, that's for what I do in my spare time.
Oh no.
Love it.
Go pee,
Oh,
go pee,
okay.
go pee, go pee.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna go pee.
Do you want me to just like do my turn and
Yeah.
or do you want me to wait for them to get back?
Are you gonna be? Oh yeah, I guess.
I'm not going to interact with
Cora-
Lucius or Cora on
Okay,
this
yeah,
turn.
then go ahead and take your turn because we are running out of time.
Okay. Yeah. So Nero, getting back into it. Nero is
He's going to betray everyone.
hearing what Kothar said and hearing the like conviction in his voice. Nero just goes, "No, you were supposed to join. And if you won't join by my side, then you will join as a servant." And he is going to fully use his all of his actions to pummel you.
Oh, in that case, I have to BRB. No.
All right, we'll wait.
Okay, let's do this. 1 out of 10.
Want to wait for an ass beating? We'll wait for an ass beating. Ooh. No, I can't do it. Never mind.
Remember your special stunny thing.
Don't say that
Thank
when
you.
he's right in front of me. Don't
I will
say
use
that.
my special stunny thing.
On a successful hit,
Don't
you'll
say
get
that
a.
directly in front of me.
Does 23 hit?
Not when Kothar like buckles down, puts his hands in front of him, and shields.
Oh.
Do you allow him to cast shield?
Yeah.
Counterspell it.
He can hit.
Why
he can
did
hit
you
a
say
shield.
that?
He can do a shield.
If he
He can shield
shields-
if he wants to.
If he shields, that puts his AC at 28. Or no. What does it make your AC? 25.
No, a 28. Totally, I'll take a 28.
25.
No, that's okay.
Sorry. So you have to beat a 28.
Yeah, no, he's good. 16. I already committed to wailing on him, so this is the third attack. 27.
I use my second reaction to catch. No.
A second time?
Yeah, but doesn't shield last for the whole time?
Yeah.
If
My
you get
AC is
hit?
25 until my turn.
Mhm. So that's +2, so 11.
Do you
Ow.
do your stunning strike with that?
Yes.
Okay, it'll be based off of your monk's stunning strike.
Okay.
Without, but
so
it
let
doesn't
me-
cost a key point. It's like a free
Yeah,
stun.
yeah. Let me just throw that in.
Okay.
DC 14
Don't forget
con.
your zealot
Okay.
damage. This is your first
Thank
hit.
you.
Oh yeah, get your zealot damage on there.
I forgot to do that last time. And I remembered it halfway through, and I was like, oh, never mind.
Okay.
3.
I'm
So
resistance,
12
that's only
damage.
1.
12 plus 3. What did you roll, Kothariar?
Hold up. I'm first rolling for Dawn. This is concentration for Dawn.
Okay.
Okay.
Dawn dies.
You want,
There goes Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
but we still have Dawnbringer.
Yeah. All right, and then here is my DC 14 save. And I'm going to use my golden buzzer from last week
Okay.
to reroll that.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a I have a like a plus. I have a-
No. I'm sorry.
um,
Far from me.
you're stunned.
You're stunned.
What does the stun condition do exactly?
It does. I'll tell you. You are incapacitated. You cannot move and can only speak falteringly. You automatically fail strength and dex saves, and attack rolls against you have advantage. You're incapacitated, which means you cannot take actions or reactions. You're stunned until
Okay,
the
but
end.
Okay, so but it doesn't cancel my shield.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, cool.
But attacks
No.
have advantage against you.
So fun thing I can do now. Remember, really, like 5 episodes ago when you gave me the dimensional shackles?
Yeah.
They work on things that are incapacitated. So I'm gonna put them on Kothar.
I just want it to be known that I rolled a 2, a 6, and a 5, and that's the only reason this is fucking working.
We still have 6 inspirations.
So, you are considered restrained. And in addition to all the, and you also cannot teleport or move to other dimensions or use portals. You can only use like physical means of travel.
Nicole, you see your boyfriend get shackled.
Hey, only I can do that.
Hey, oh, what is this? I think that was my last, thing that I could do.
Oh my goodness. Well. Yaslin.
Okay.
Oh, actually, real quick, before Yaslin goes, I would like to say that I forgot at the top of the order, before Dawn was dispelled, it did deal damage to that spire. And
Okay.
it did start to crack and it shatters. Because it shatters, the whirling mass of bones around Nero all suddenly fall to the ground. Okay, Yaslin, now it's your turn.
Okay. Yasmin's gonna see what Nero just did to Kofar, but also is noticing what Kofar did as well. So what I want to try and do, I think I'll try to move to here, and then cast Cone of Cold.
Now it will be countered.
Or try to be anyway.
Yeah, he will try and counter it. He's only going to use. I mean, wait, what level are you using?
You wouldn't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't
It
know.
is
Okay,
at
never mind.
least a 4th level spell.
Okay, he's only going to cast 3rd level anyway.
Just trying to get the thing right there. It is.
Yeah. You would counter that, yeah.
So you have to make a roll, I think.
Okay. I need to other formula it. Is that it?
No.
20.
Wait. Oh,
Did I win?
Yeah.
No, that's correct.
Yeah, that's correct. You counterspell.
I win.
Are you gonna counterspell the counterspell?
That's actually.
Can
really
I do
funny.
that?
Yeah, on your turn, yeah, you can.
On your turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I will try to counterspell the counterspell.
All right, goes through.
Actually, the counterspell will counterspell the counterspell because it's the same level. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
So the cone just works.
Mm-hmm.
The counterspell's stupid.
Yep.
It's fun.
so they have to make a DC 16 saving throw
You have
on
to make
this
a
damage.
con save.
On saving throw. This guy rolled an 18, and Nero also rolled an 18.
Okay, so you're
just
gonna take
flat 18.
Half damage. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah,
Damage.
I rolled the damage. It was
Half.
39.
39. So take half of 39.
Okay.
Would that also hit the pillar? This
You
one
see
here.
the ice go around the pillar, and it seems to have 0 effect. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Yasmin could still move, couldn't she?
If you want to.
Yeah, she's going to move back behind.
Okay.
Valid.
Okay. Is that
You don't know how valid it is. Yes, it is.
Okay. Cora.
Okay, Cora is going to take her shiny Segojan badge off of her cloak, and she's going to hold it up and scream like a frustrated scream as she is going to channel her divinity and turn undead.
Ooh.
Ooh. DC 16? Ooh.
For
Okay.
these two people.
Hook horrors are known for their wisdom.
They're so wise.
Very wise.
They're very known for their wisdom or lack thereof.
Almost as much as Yasmin is known for her intellect.
Yeah. You
No,
do
her
not
strength,
like
actually.
that. Yeah.
Her intellect, yeah.
This guy, however, he knows what he's doing.
All right, the hook horror is turned.
So what does that mean for him?
That means on its turn, he has to move as far away from Cora as possible and cannot take
All right.
reactions. It can
Or
take the dash
reactions.
action to try to escape.
Okay. Only use dash action. Okay. Cool.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike, which is going to allow me to move without taking attacks of opportunity. And it doubles my movement, so I will have 60 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna come over here. Oh, it collides with the wall. Can you help me out?
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Wah!
And where is Catper? I don't see
He's this
him.
big red mark of mush.
This
Yeah.
over here?
Yeah, I don't have a
Okay,
token
so
for
I'm
him.
gonna get right beside it. Okay, that's my turn.
Cat purr is just suspended. His jaw open. All right. Nicole.
I don't have a good way
My
of
boyfriend's
doing
being
this.
castigated.
Sure. Nicole's going to slide forward and, well, actually can't even make it. Liam, how far can I jump?
Tell
Really?
me, how far can
Baldur's
you jump?
Gate. Baldur's Gate has
Can
trained
I?
everyone.
I know.
I don't actually know how far I can jump. I don't think I can make it there, unfortunately.
Any chasms nearby? Can I shove Kothar? Or...
Yeah.
I mean,
You just throw me at this point.
yeah, he's...
I made Asterion a Gloomstalker Ranger, and he can bonus action just hide, which is sick, so that he ends all of his turns by hiding, and then the next round he gets advantage on all of his attacks.
That's awesome.
Bloodright 9 played this card. Good luck. Not cool.
No, cool. You just got Bane. You can use that when you see someone as a reaction.
Man.
A free reaction.
This is when I wish I was playing a wizard.
But you're not. You're just playing a smelly paladin.
This is what I miss having, like, Dimension Door and shit. He's going to actually just, he's going to raise his staff above his head. He's going to raise Shinebreaker. And,
Cora, you have
If the magician played this card, advantage to corrupt.
cast Fireball from it.
Is that advantage on my next attack or inspiration?
advantage on your next attack, not inspiration.
Thank you.
I miss playing Wizard. Our Paladin says casts Fireball.
Exactly. Is that a problem? Could be a DC 18.
I have Phenite played this card.
dexterity save,
For Nakul got a
but
max
it also
some
hits
pally
the
damage.
spire.
Nicole, you get Lucky Serum. If you roll a 1, you can re-roll that.
It's that's my action. It requires a DC 18 dex save from this servant,
Okay.
and I don't know what that does to the spire, but
It
Well,
does.
this.
The servant got a nat. I rolled for you accidentally, Nero. I got
Thank you.
impatient. It got a nat 20 on
No worries.
that. Roll the damage. Fire does not affect the spire.
Lovely.
It looks like its one weakness might be radiance.
well, that's gonna kind of suck.
Oh no. Did I make the weakness too hard?
Well, I think
Well-
only one person has radiance.
Smite is radiant.
Only when you shackle the cleric.
Yeah, you shackled the cleric, but also you said that I can't use Sacred Flame on it, so...
Smite. You know what? Fine. You can use Sacred Flame on it. It's getting late.
Fireball.
We're not gonna finish
Burn
this.
radiant.
That's why I said I missed playing a... whatchamacallit?
You did
Wizard.
31 fire damage. Holy fucking shit. The flames catch this guy up. He looks pretty rough, worse for wear.
Okay. So I have a question here.
Mm-hmm.
If I cast from my... If I cast from an item, that still counts as a leveled spell, doesn't it? So I can't bonus action cast another leveled spell?
What do you want to bonus action cast?
Compelled Duel.
Oh. Go for it.
Sure. Hi, Nero. Face me.
Is there a roll?
Yeah. It's a save on his part. DC
Oh,
18
what type save?
Wisdom.
I don't think Nero would want to save for this.
Cool.
So, yeah, he's gonna turn and go, okay.
Okay. It's so creepy.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna scoot forward so that I'm not right next to Yaslin in case something else happens.
That's respectful.
Is that your turn?
That's his turn. Yep.
Alright. Legendary from Nero to step to Lucius.
Or Nicole, not
And-
Lucius.
Nicole.
Sorry, Nicole, sorry. And
The other big person.
pop him in the mouth. with.
Delicious.
Can you do that when you're compelled?
He's compelled to fight.
He has to.
He
to
has
fight
to
me.
fight Nicole.
I'm just
Nicole
doing it
taunted
with a
him.
legendary action instead of my turn.
Yeah. That's fair.
Can I Fury of Blows for this, or is that because that'll give me 2? Okay, so it's just unarmed. Gotcha. Just making sure. All right. I hit you with a thing. 21.
That misses.
Dang. Okay.
Do you have your advantage that Steven gave you?
I think I used it already.
Oh, okay.
But I have inspiration.
Yeah, you do.
24.
Oh man, that hits.
Aha. Got him. 11 bludgeoning damage because I had to with the rage.
Sure.
Cool. Okay. Your hook horror needs to run.
Yeah, he does a dashy thing. Let's see, how long? 25. He runs all the way over to where Yaslin is.
Oh
finally.
no.
Mm.
Blood.
Yay!
But
I don't
he
think
had
it
to
can-
dash, so can't do anything.
Yeah, it has to spend its whole action just running away. I think it gets to make a save now. See if it's still turned.
Turned is
Wisdom?
no. They're just turned for the next
No,
minute.
Oh,
for
for
a
a
minute.
Cool.
Okay,
Okay.
he's done.
Lucius.
So is that fair get reaction, did you say, or?
If you
it
do
doesn't.
that,
It's not allowed to have a reaction.
if you
Okay.
use your reaction to hit it, it will not be turned anymore.
Correct.
No, I was making sure I could move away.
Yes.
Is all.
Any
cannot
opportunity
hit you.
attacks? Anybody? No? Anybody? No?
Hey, Lucius,
Yes.
it's time.
Lucius is gonna stare at this servant of Nero and then kind of back up a little bit. And he's gonna draw on his bow, but you're gonna see that he doesn't actually pull an arrow. And there's this like purple beam that kind of comes from the string as he lobs 2 from his dragon wing bow.
Is this magic or is this just arrow stuff?
Wait.
Okay.
The vision.
Huh?
No.
What vision?
The vision of the wings and the snake.
Mm,
Yeah, this is foreshadowing.
Kothar
of course.
had.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what it was about.
Actually, prior to that, he's going to cast Hunter's Mark on this guy first. He's going to shoot him.
That'll hit. That'll hurt.
And then one more shot.
Holy shit.
That'll hit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How much damage does this do this time?
As your arrows burst into it, it shoots through it and the bones crumble and fall into a heap.
Nero just looks to see what Lucian does. He just goes, "No!"
I told you I'd stack the bodies. I think that one over there is next. And he points at this one.
That one is like barely hanging on.
Mhm.
And then Lucius is going to use a little bit more of his movement and move back.
Okay. Kothar.
Hey, it's my turn. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, Servant of Nero.
Servant
Wait, you
Nero
can't do a
is-
strength save to get out of it or something like that? Or...
He's stunned.
Oh, how does that last?
So
for?
wait, am I like how am I shackled? Am I just like shackled to the wall? Am I shackled to like a rock?
No, I think
the way
you're
I
just,
imagine
like,
it, you're like
himself.
shackled like this, and then it's just like pinning you to the ground, basically. But you're also stunned, so
Okay.
yeah.
How long does stun last for?
till the beginning of Nero's next turn.
Yeah. It's fun. This guy is going to a thing. That is called Insect Plague. Whoa.
Wait, is he casting that?
Yeah. You gonna counter it?
So
Do you
if
have...
Yaslin used her reaction on her turn,
You
that
can't
means she
counter it.
can't use it till the next one.
Right.
Yep.
All right. So he's gonna go boom, place it right there for fun.
Sure.
And that's gonna be a DC 13 Constitution save.
That poor Hakor.
So you'll take 29 piercing or half as much if you pass.
Yeah. Just barely.
Okay.
So that would be 15.
So you guys both pass and get 15. Yeah. And then Nero just goes, "There's no escaping. This will be the burial site. The throne room of what's to come."
Yaslin falls to the ground.
I was trying to figure out if I could work out how to put the condition on, but I couldn't figure out for unconscious.
Oh, that's dead. That's unconscious. There we go.
I don't know why you rolled that, but I don't think you needed to.
Concentration on compelled duel.
That's okay.
That's
Nero
fine.
will accept the rules of compelled duel regardless.
Okay, cool. That's fine. It's just dispelled anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Nero, it is your turn.
Nero's going to try and attack Nicole as much as he can.
Okay.
Go for it.
Alright. 23.
Meets and beats. Yep.
Cool. That's 10.
Plus
And
your
then
you gotta remember
Thank
your
you for the assist. Divine Fury. 5. Wait, that doesn't.
so 15 total.
I don't think that was right. Hold on. 4. There you go. So 14 total. And then another attack. You know what? He's going reckless. Gonna throw advantage on it.
Go for it. Another hit.
Nicole.
That's 6. 6 bludgeoning, or sorry, 8, because I'm raging. Forgot about that. And then 26 with 7. And then bonus action, Fury of Blows, as one does. Or
Nicole's playing a drinking game. Every time you get a hit, you take a drink.
I'm hitting his Constitution and his HP.
I'm
11.
just playing Red Dragon in on my part.
Yeah. And then another 23. Or 9.
Nicole, this is like the lowest you've ever been brought through just sheer melee attacks.
And as Nero's saying this, he goes, "How does it feel that your boy can't come to heal you now?"
Honestly, good.
Good.
That was so threatening. I love it. All right, that was my turn.
Okay. Yaslin, I need you, darling, to make a death save.
I thought that'd be on my turn. Or it's on their turn, is it? Or
It's your turn.
It's on your
oh,
turn.
it's my turn. Okay.
That fails.
That is a fail.
I hate to be this guy, but Insect Plague, yeah. Insect Plague says that creature must also make its saving throw if it turns ends.
Yep.
Yeah, if its turn ends in there, does that mean that it retakes the damage?
Yes. So you would at least be -2.
Yeah, there's no point even rolling because
Wait,
just be damage
If you
again, so-
succeed, you won't be
Yeah,
dead.
if you
Dead.
Yeah.
You'll be at -2 instead of -3.
No, there's no point rolling on insect plague, is there?
You would
You
automatically
do make a save, but you would still take damage.
Yeah, so I'm automatically -2. For 2 death
Right.
saves.
I think I played this
Unless
card.
you roll
Is
a nat 20,
Yasmin
in which
allowed
case
to
you'd be
use
up.
this?
Eye of the Night, that does not apply to death saves.
So it's still worth rolling with advantage if that's what you're trying to do, or inspiration.
What is
I'm talking about
the talk? What is the discussion?
insect plague. There's no point even rolling the con save, is there? Because I'm still going to take damage from it. And still
There's
going
no
to
point in
lose.
rolling
Right.
the con save, but there is a point in
that's what I'm saying.
re-rolling your death saving throw. Is what we're
What do you
saying.
mean?
Oh, why can
rerolling
I-
it? How? Oh yeah, you do have advantages.
Inspiration.
You have inspirations.
Yeah.
But
Okay, I'll
does
reroll it.
she automatically fails 1 death save, right? From
From the
the
insect plague.
plague.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm yeah, I don't know. I think it's one or two.
I think it's
believe
two.
I believe it's
It's 2 if you get critted.
Right, but since she's
Steve-O
down...
played this
It doesn't-
card.
if it's
I
down,
am
it
a
doesn't-
I
generous
can't
god,
crit with a
Yasmin.
spell.
Oh my gosh. Steven just played a Spare the Dying
For who?
for
Save.
Yaslin.
For who?
Ooh, I wonder.
Who's down?
Steven's been on my side the entire time.
Steven
That's why I
said,
asked,
I am
guys.
a generous god. Okay, you
What
don't
happened to Nero the hero, dude?
You don't have to roll
Come
anything,
on.
Yaslin. You are on
Thank you,
conscious.
Wow.
Thank
Alright.
you, real
Thank you, old
GM.
Tay.
Cora, it's your turn.
Okay.
Nero again goes, no, I thought I had a friend.
What what does Capper look like? Like I know he's suspended, but what condition does he have?
He
Is
has
he
a made up.
unconscious?
I didn't assign one. He's a prop.
I would say for this purposes that he's like in a state of like whatever purgatory is.
I would say that the magic of the 3 spires are holding him, or 2 spires now are holding him suspended.
I understand that, but what, like, is he unconscious?
Yes.
Is he paralyzed?
He's unconscious and floating in the air.
Okay. So I
Just kidding,
am-
Nero
Steve-O
gets
played this
advantage.
card. Just kidding. Nero.
Yay.
Nero. He's our man.
Okay. So does he currently have 0 hit points?
No, he's not hurt.
I don't understand.
He has full hit points.
It's basically he's sleeping
Yeah, it's like he's
for
asleep.
all intents and purposes.
He's
Or
just
he got
unconscious.
knocked out with.
He's just magically
lead.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay, so none of my spells, for the sake of this, could make him not unconscious.
What spell were you thinking?
Spare the dying, or
That isn't gonna. He's not dying, so. And spare the
That
dying
would-
does not change someone from not being unconscious. It just stabilizes someone who is making death saving throws.
Doesn't? Okay, hold on. We'll check something.
I'm-
Keep doing what you're doing. I'm just checking out something completely unrelated. Smile.
okay.
You feel like if you
Um,
can destroy the 3 spires, he will not be unconscious anymore.
Well, it's so funny that a Gloomstalker wouldn't have any kind of way to do radiant damage.
You also are a cleric, though, right?
I'm a Twilight cleric who doesn't do radiant damage.
Oh no. Do you have an item? Do you have holy water?
Nope.
Pray to Segojin. No, I don't know.
Divine intervention.
Divine intervention.
Or you can try to relay information to your friends to pick up the pace on working on those spires, or try and maybe crowd control or stop Yaslin, or Yaslin just got knocked down and Nicole is on his last leg. Or you could just like cut the rope and then just balloon Catperth and just leave.
Oh my god.
Yes.
You could do that.
Can I throw in a variable here?
Okay.
Okay. Cora, if you want to roll like a religion or insight check, just
Okay.
for my own personal humoring.
Okay.
And if what I say is not okay with the DM, then
26.
ignore it. Okay. You feel like if there's some way, like this, the thing that the magic that is effect that is occurring at Catper is that basically Catper is becoming a sacrifice for an ascension ritual. Basically, Nero's trying to use his life force to gain more power and therefore ascend into another plane of godhood, whether it works or not. But this spell is also attached to turning Catper undead. So if you can figure out a way to stop that from happening, then it would undo the ritual entirely.
As the DM, I don't know what variable that is.
Okay, I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on Catper.
Okay. Protection creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. They cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. Cool.
Yeah.
You put your hand up and the power of Sigojin kind of like starts creeping into your fingertips. You grab him by the ankle and tendrils of light slide up his leg and around his body, and you hear him go.
She's like begging him as this happens. She's just like crying, like, please, like this needs to work.
Nero turns
gonna
around and sees.
He's gonna start opening his eyes, though he is very weak and groggy. Okay, fuck. I tried so hard to rush this, guys. It is 8 o'clock. Here's the cool bit. Buff Levin can't be here next week.
Yeah.
No.
Unfortunately.
So,
Do we want to just resolve it?
No, I think
As
what
is?
we
He's
can
the only one with radiant damage.
what we can do is maybe have
I also won't
next
be here next
week.
week
Oh, you won't be here next week either. What if we just did a
because TwitchCon.
Oh, buff that, yeah.
Oh, it's TwitchCon.
Oh, you know what? Is next week the Halloween week?
No, the week after.
Oh, okay.
The Halloween's like on a Tuesday. Like, who cares?
Yeah, but the weekend.
Maybe next week can we play Pathfinder?
Yeah,
Let's
we
do a
could put it like
Pathfinder.
we could put a pin in this until we're all here.
Yeah,
Suspense.
let's do.
I
a
will
suspense.
say,
Yeah.
the week after next, the 29th, I will not be here. I have another concert.
That's okay. You're
Can I-
incapacitated.
Can I
anyway.
role play
I
as you, Kothar? You could just tell me how you would react to this whole thing.
Okay.
He is
Okay.
also our primary source of radiant
Yeah.
damage.
I am the only one that has radiant damage in this party, other than the
I will
Pathfinder.
act as
Yeah.
you.
Right, Lucius has Stormbringer.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Do.
There you go.
But is
Lucius
Lucius
doesn't
of
use
sound
Dawnbreaker
mind
very
to use
much.
it on?
You bet. Oh God. Okay. You know what? Do whatever you want to do.
We'll find
It's okay.
all this
It'll
out
just
and
be a
more.
TPK.
Let's
We'll
play.
find this all
Everyone
out and more in the
dies.
next session.
You all get raised as Nero's little skeletons, and that's the new campaign. Nero and his skeletons.
Yeah.
That would be a funny Pathfinder one shot. Make you all play skeletons. Oops, all skeletons. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll do a. We'll interject. We'll have a random little game next week.
Okay.
And
That was a really helpful insight check. Thank you, Ba.
You think you're welcome.
I was so like, okay, like I don't know what to do.
I'm just saying, if anybody knows Gentle Repose, that will
Nah.
That would
completely.
Damn. If only I
The
wasn't
cleric.
Yeah.
Shackled
Find a way
doesn't
to get 'em
prevent you from
out. That's
casting.
all. Yeah, I mean, find a way.
But
Or
stun
stunned.
does. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're no longer stunned at the beginning of your next turn.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
True.
I won't be here to take my next turn.
Yeah.
well,
I will
that's
take
okay.
turns for you. I will
Okay,
be
good.
you.
All right.
All right, guys, let's do some golden buzzers. Starting with Kothar.
I have to ask, was this like a plan between DM Buff and Poof this entire time?
Me and
No.
What?
me and
What?
Buff.
Yeah, I will say that Buff and Poof have had no interaction between this storyline at all.
Then how did the vision come about then?
Yeah, with the
That's
wings.
unrelated.
That's a
No
completely
idea.
That's
unrelated.
unrelated.
I have no
Oh, that's
idea.
That's completely unrelated.
Yeah.
Because I thought, because you were literally like, okay, like Lucius, it's time, and then he
Yeah,
like
exactly.
with the bow, with the wings, and that's why I was like, holy shit, the vision,
Yeah,
and you
that's
just
what I
looked at
thought
me
too.
like, okay.
That's
That's what I
like,
thought too.
oh.
What was that?
Lucius
What
is
vision?
Lucius is fulfilling his own
Listen,
prophecies.
sometimes art
Own
transcends,
okay, fair.
Complexity.
It's true. Yeah, but yeah,
Or just
Buff and I
understood the mission.
have been planning this since Nero.
This has
came
been
into
this has been in my
existence.
head since I wanted to create Nero. Yeah.
I just want to let you know that I never trusted Nero, because do you want to know the note that I have about him from the second
Yes,
he was
please.
introduced?
What?
Hang on. I have.
Is this
We're
thing?
close to a TPK, Master of Dungeons. They are in a dire situation.
You guys do buzzards while I find this.
Okay, Kothar, who's your buzzer?
Honorary golden buzzer to Yaslin for keeping us alive with counterspell. But yeah, I guess Buff, because were you planning on using the shackles this entire time, or were you just like, oh, this is a perfect time to use it?
I was planning on using them. I didn't tell Scarlet at all.
Yeah, I was surprised.
As soon as she gave me like Stunning Strike for free, I was like, okay, because I was gonna use it. I was gonna use Stunning Strike and then like use the shackles, but she gave it to me for free, so I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
It's one of your special bone abilities. Your
I was
boner
I
ability.
was planning on it as soon as somebody is like, oh, these are interdimensional shackles, and then like, nobody claimed it. I was like, I'll take them, and I was like,
That's
yes.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, Nero, who are you giving your? Wait, Kothar, you still haven't given your golden buzzer.
I did.
Give it to me.
Nero.
Oh,
Yeah.
To Buff.
I thought you kept asking Buck questions. I didn't realize you gave it to him. Okay, Nero. With Buffy.
I'm gonna give it back to Kothar for the very cool speech that he gave. Like the conviction in your voice sold it so well. I love it.
Lucius?
Give mine to Nero just for, being
Thanks,
the
guys.
overarching god of the whole thing. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Nicole?
I don't want to give it to Buff, but I have to give it to Buff.
Oh no.
That makes it even better.
Guilt trip him to not
Uh,
TPKS. Yeah, let's do it.
I'll
That
still
doesn't
do
work.
it.
No, he's still gotta do it. Fine.
I have no qualms with any of you dying because there's 2 resurrections in this party.
one of
Well,
them's almost dead.
that is that hinges on all of us not dying.
Okay. I mean, and you have a lot of spare the dyings and shit. Okay.
And Yaz is
Uh,
not blowing through all her spell slots.
That's true.
I'm going to make all of you go through your spell slots. You know how this turns out. Okay, Elephant.
I don't have that many.
You know
spells.
how this turns out, everyone.
I think some really awesome honorable mentions. Actually, just everyone. Everyone was awesome. Just with some of the interactions with Nero. And I'm with Kuretsu. I don't want it to give it to Buff because fuck you, respectfully. But I will because mostly just for the reason that I can't keep a secret, and so I'm impressed that you like kept a straight face and could, have this whole interactions with us within the back of your mind being like, one of you will betray me tonight. But it was you. You betrayed us.
I betrayed everyone.
Yeah.
It was me.
Okay, Yaslin.
I will have to give an honorable mention to Korra for the line, I'm going to kill you till you're dead.
Yeah.
That was very good.
That just made me laugh. And then give it to Buff. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, Buff gets
Nero.
a golden buzzer.
Nero, sorry.
Nero gets to use a golden buzzer
Yeah.
against you all next week.
Yep.
Honestly,
Yeah. What was that
Next
note?
week, when he's not going to be here.
I
yeah.
know.
Well,
I'm trying to
the next
look
time we
for
have an
it.
interaction.
It was something
Well,
just
that-
about hot pants and the way that it was.
Don't
the
trust
way
hot
that-
pants. Don't trust Nero.
No, it was like the way that he was kind of first introduced as being this kind of like I don't know. I wish I
From
could find it.
Zentarum, yeah.
But it was just like, I don't know. It wasn't.
Are you sure it
It's
wasn't
just a
because you were
vibe.
mad at J-Mitch?
By the
No.
way, if J-Mitch comes back,
Yeah.
Nicole's not happy.
That I was actually wondering if something was going to happen to Nero after you said about we heard J-Mitch's voice.
Yeah.
So I, like, as soon as this happened,
'Cause
like,
we-
oh, so
That never
Yeah.
got.
go ahead.
Yeah, we didn't actually get to hear what happened because it just. ended
I think
there.
Buff was away the next episode.
Yeah,
that's,
That's why.
I wonder
yeah,
what
I
happened
didn't
there.
wanna...
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Oh, never
we'll,
know, I
We'll
guess.
do a Pathfinder game with this group minus whoever's not here. Oh, I guess that's Poof and Buff, you traitors. But the rest of us,
That's why I'm a traitor. That's the reason.
Not because you're actively attacking the party,
Traitor.
but because you're not
Dare you not play with us?
Hello.
Since this is your first time playing Pathfinder, would you like to
Yeah.
set up a little Discord hang this week so I can go over the basics
That
with you?
would be great.
Okay, I will DM you this week.
Cool.
All right, guys.
See you Tuesday.
We're just gonna
Yes.
talk about in the general chat of
We'll just talk about it in
Utah?
Utah
Yeah.
chat. I'll tell you guys. I haven't decided what we're gonna play yet. I'll come up with the rules and stuff. We'll probably be pretty low level so that Elephane isn't overwhelmed with all the options. And we'll try to get
and
your
level
character.
16,
You have to
yeah.
have your characters finished before game time. Or else, if you don't have a feature filled out, then you don't get to use that feature. So,
Fair.
if
That's
you're a
fair.
spellcaster and you don't have your
So
spells,
I would like to play an exemplar.
Hey, maybe
I'm
we
kidding.
could do that again. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut you loose. You're all beautiful and fantastic. Goodbye, everyone.